What's up, E-Gang? It's your girl, Eboni Ebo. It's been a long time, y'all, but I really got a good excuse this time. It's not even an excuse. It's real life. Some of y'all know who know me in real life. Some of y'all know who follow me via social media. I'm in the bathroom because it's at nighttime, and I was like, I gotta get a video out. I'm about to head out, and I was like, let me just do a video for them real quick. But thank you for everybody who still mess with me, rock with me, even though I have not been consistent. And I always say I want to be consistent. Thank y'all. I love y'all. I had my 1 year anniversary the other day. I'm gonna do a video on that tomorrow. I swear to God, I'm gonna do a video on that tomorrow. But today, this is about the shooting. A lot of y'all been asking me questions. A lot of people want to know. I kept it to myself for a while, and I was like, why? Like, I'm the victim. This is my story. It's my truth. Y'all know, like, I'm sorry about that, y'all. But what I was saying, I don't even remember what I was saying, but just to get to the story. So back in October, it's been a little over a month now. So to give y'all a little back cap, I had a friend and she had a boyfriend, and I didn't really care for him because of some of the things like that he would do to her. So, you know, as friends, you know, like, that's why it's good. Like, you know, you always want a friend that you can vent to, but a lot of times some people don't tell people all their business because, like, even with me, like, I don't tell my family stuff or in the past I learned my lesson. When I did just go through stuff because I forgave my husband for stuff and they wouldn't. So it just like that. So it was just one of those situations where I didn't really care for him. So he was from another city. So my friend, she would always keep us from around each other. Like, she never had me around him. So when she called me and asked me did I want to go to a party in his city, I was completely shocked. I told my own man, like, he was like, something up with that because she don't never ask you to go there. Like, it's something going on. And I had a feeling in my gut before I left the house. And I should have followed my first instinct because I'm like, she don't ever want me to go here. Why she want me to go here? So then, you know, on the way there, we having a good time. We listen to music. I was just like, I'm not going to drink because I'm one of the people when I drink. And I was like, I'm not going to drink. I want to stay a little sober mind so I can know my surroundings because, first of all, I'm somewhere where, you know, I don't know where I'm at. And she was like, I'm not going to drink either. I got to pay attention. So I should have paid attention when she said that, you know, because if it's nothing going on, if it's no beef, then why would you feel like you wouldn't have to drink? So me just being, you know, going along with the flow, we get to the party. We don't even stay to the party long. We there probably like 10 minutes. You know, me, I'm anywhere I go, I can have a good time. So I'm dancing, I'm having a good time. She was like, let's go get something to eat. Well, it wasn't nothing to eat at the party. So we go get something to eat. And she was calling her boyfriend. She kept calling him. He wouldn't answer the phone. So probably like 30 minutes later, he called back. So at this point, I'm like, okay, we only came down here to see him. Like, we only came down here to watch him at this point. I put two and two together. Because we wasn't really stunting the party. It was like, you know, I hadn't bought my little, because it was a 90s party, I hadn't bought my little outfit. But at this point, I'm like, okay, we only really here to watch him. So we get back. We go to Burger King. We get back. He was like, I'm at the party. She's like, no, you're not at the party because I just left the party. You lying. So we pulls back up. He there finally, and she notices that he is in his baby mama car. So he starts saying, no, I'm not in her car, blah, blah, blah. So at this point, I feel like we should have just left. We know, you know, or whatever. He down here with this bitch. He in her car. Let's just go. Like, what is nothing to talk about? So she was like, well, she said something to the effect, like, well, if you're not in her car, then couldn't get in this car or go with us. It was something like that. I don't want to say exactly what she said verbatim because I don't remember and I don't want to lie. So we get in the car. We go to a little club in a town. We having a good time. Well, I wouldn't even really say a good time because it was only there like 10 minutes literally. But we laughing on the way to the, you know, I'm giving him like, because I'm a supportive friend. So if he is what you want, that's what makes you happy, what can I do? So I'm in the car, I'm talking to him. Mind you, this is somebody I couldn't stand. So I'm in the car, I'm laughing with him, I'm talking, making jokes, you know, trying to be the bigger person because I want to support my friend. So when we get to the club, you know, we go in, me and him, I don't put everything to the side. We having a good time. He being nice to me, I'm being nice to him. You know, it was no issues. And, you know, he introduced us to somebody. his cousin or something. And I believe it was the cousin who went and called the baby mama. So hold on, back up. The whole time we in the car, somebody keep calling his phone. I kind of tapped my friend. I'm like, that's the baby mama. Because she kept calling, and I heard him say something like, man, you tripping. I'm something, because he had her call. So I'm like, why are we going through this? But anyway, I'm still being a supportive friend. So we get to the club, we go in. He introduced us to the cousin. She walks away. 2 minutes later, he gets a phone call. He walks off. He goes somewhere. I turn around, probably like 40 seconds later after that, I see him storming out of the club. And he on speak. He got his phone like this. He on speakerphone. He talking. He's storming out of the club. So I told my friend, I say, something going on. I say, it's something going on. He on the phone, something going on. So she was like, let's follow behind him. Right then, I felt like we shouldn't have followed behind him. Like, no, I felt like I felt it in my stomach. So it was him. He was ahead of us. It was her. Then it was me. So as we walking out the club, all I see is boom, 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 boom. This girl rushing him. So I never seen the baby mama in real life. I never met her. So I was like, oh my God, this is the baby mama. She was beating him up. And I never met her before, but you could tell she was drunk. So she started talking mess to my friend. I'm one of them friends. If I'm with you, I'm riding or die with you. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm riding with you because I want my friend to do that for me. Like, I'm down with people. And that has been my problem. I be too down for people. Too down. So we walk in, the girl started talking to my friend. So at this point, I'm like, oh, hold the baby. You know, that's what I'm saying in my head. So I tell my friend, I say, let's fight this hoe. So she was like, no, I'm looking at her like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why? At the time, I didn't know why. You know, like, why you don't want to fight this girl? So she was like, no. I was like, okay, you know what? I thought about it. I was like, okay, you know what? You right. We're in another city. Really, first of all, I felt like them two, they should have talked because it's the nigga playing y'all. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all mad at each other? Y'all come together as women. He the one playing the game. So I wanted to talk to the girl, but she was so on 10, it was no talking. So we start walking to the car. They still fighting. I look back, they still fighting. I'm like, yeah, let them fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, this stupid. You know what I'm saying? We down here with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is stupid. So we go to the car. I wanted to go. So my friend was like, well, I'm not leaving him down here. I'm like, in my mind, me still being a supportive friend, I ain't say nothing. I'm like, this dude out here fighting another girl. He's cheating, number one. He in her car. He fighting a girl, and you're not going to leave him? We should have left at that moment. So then my friend gets in the car. I get in the car. I halfway get in the car. At this point, they behind my car. I can't back up. I can't even leave. I was going to leave. I couldn't back. I don't care. I owe him nothing. I was going to leave. You in your city, you know how to get home. So, plus you in her car. So I back. You know how you kind of stand out your car. You have one leg in, one leg out. Like one leg in, one leg out. So I stood in my car. I turned around and looked like, hey, like, so you can see. I never said nothing to her at this point. So we could back out. So she come over there. Obviously, it was something had been said. It was some kind of beef that my friend did not make me privy to. I knew her and the girl had done had words in the past, but I didn't know, like, I don't mind riding with you. Just put me up on game. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what I'm going into. I ain't have no gun, no knife, nothing. Like, I wasn't prepared. I'm thinking we just going to have a good time. I should have followed my gut instinct. So when the girl, she started walking up to me. She was like, yeah, this me. She had a long ponytail. She started twirling. Yeah, this me. And you ain't gonna do nothing. And yup, this me. Yup, I'm her. She started saying her name. I ain't gonna say her name. So I did one of these, y'all. I said, who you talking to? So she said, at this point, my friend in the car, I'm the only one arguing with the girl. The boy I see, he not finna help me. At this point, I figure my friend not finna help me. She's sitting in the car. She never got out the car to, like, be on my side. Okay, I called my old man. So my old man on the phone, he heard the whole thing. So I'm telling him, like, first of all, we over an hour away. Like, an hour, 10 minutes. I'm telling him, like, hey, you need to get here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on my turf. I don't even know where I'm at. We can't on some long country road. I don't even know where I'm at. So I'm calling my old man on the phone the whole time. He hear everything. So I'm arguing with the girl. I was like, you ain't gonna. So at this point, y'all ain't gonna lie. I'm going off because you're not finna bully me. You're not finna me. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I ain't that girl. So I'm going off. I'm like, you know, B, you ain't gonna. I was like, you ain't gonna F with me. Ain't nobody gonna F with me. So she say, I ain't gonna do what? I ain't gonna do what? So at this point, I figure, I'm like, yeah, she can't bully me. So I'm finna go walk back to my car. Because at this point, I'm walking towards her, she walks to me. So I'm going back to go to my car. Something told me to turn around. I look. She walking back to the car. She came right back. It wasn't even 5 seconds. She said, I ain't gonna what? She pulled out a gun. She let one loose in the air. Boom. I said, at this point, my friend's still not out the car. The whole time, she's still not out the car. I'm out there by myself. So I run. I start running back to the car. I'm running. Like, I ain't no match. My hands and no bullet ain't no match. I ain't finna sit up here in front. I'm running back to my car. So I'm running back to my car. I start calling my friend and I'm like, she got a gun. She got a gun. So where I'm parked in front of a ditch. So she didn't want to fight. She was too scared to fight me. She went and got a gun. That's cool. So I go get in my car. I hop in my car. I'm trying to make sure at this point, I hear the one shot, boom. I hear another one. She's shooting at me as I'm running. Boom. I hear another one, 3, boom. By the time when I heard the 4th one, I'm in my car. All I heard was my windshield say, psh. I'm like, she done hit the windshield. I'm trying to jump the ditch. I'm in my car. I got stuck. I'm revving the engine. My friend like, go. Mind you, my old man on the phone the whole time. He hit everything. He tried to get there as fast as he can. So I'm like, go. No, I'm sorry. My friend's like, go. I'm trying to make sure she okay. I'm like, I'm the only person need to see. I want her to get down because I'm the only person need to see because I'm driving. My car done got stuck. I done messed my car up. My car done got stuck in the ditch. Finally, it wasn't nothing but the grace of God. I was able to rev the engine enough and it went over the ditch. By this time, as soon as I hit over the ditch, I felt a burning sensation on my back. My back was on fire. I'm like, I told my old man, I said, baby, I'm hit. I don't have the phone in my ear, but I know the phone is down here, by the console. I said, baby, I'm hit, babe. I said, she shot me because I never been shot before. I never really been in no situation like that. So, in a situation where I have gotten hit. So I was like, I'm hit because all I felt was my back was on fire. It felt like somebody put lighter fluid and a match to my back. It was on fire. It was burning so bad. I was like, I'm hit. My adrenaline is just rushing. Boom, 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 boom. I'm driving. I don't know where I'm at. We on a long country road. I don't know where I'm at. Ain't never really clicked on me to call 911 because my old man on the phone. My friend picked up the phone. She was telling my old man, like, you need to get here now. She shot her. She shot Eboni. She shot her. You need to get here. So I'm like, oh my God. But I'm still able to talk. I'm still able to drive. I'm racing down the road. I'm racing. I'm like, well, we need to find a hospital or police. So I'm racing. We end up running up on police. Y'all swear to God, the police didn't even stop. Like, I don't know if he thought we was in a race. I'm blowing a horn. I'm blowing. I don't know if he had the music up high or what. I'm blowing. Beep, stop. I'm like, I swear to God, I'm doing 100. I'm in my Charger. So I'm doing 100. I'm like, beep, blowing the horn. I'm revving. If I'm doing 100, then you know what he was doing. He said, like, he was trying to get away from me. So when I finally pulled up on the side of him. I picked up enough speed. I pulled up on the side of him. I said, I just been shot down there at y'all club. I just been shot. Please pull over. I'm hit. So at this point, I'm figuring like it's not that bad because I put my hand on my back. First of all, I'm still talking. I don't feel faint. All I feel is just my adrenaline pumping. I don't feel no whole bunch of blood. I'm like, I put my hand on my back and I looked at my hand. I'm like, okay, well, that's a good sign. But then I was like, sometimes the bullets be like back there, well, you ain't bleeding, but it's still fatal. So I was like, okay, let me pull over. So he finally pulled over. Turns out he was off duty, but he finally did pull over. Y'all, he pulled over, get out the car all slow. Like it was a joke to them. Like they did not take this serious. Well, the first set of officers that came to the scene, they didn't take it serious. The second set, they did. So mind you, let me back it up. Mind you, as the girl shooting, the boy, the baby daddy, he seen her. This is what I forgot to tell y'all. He seen her coming towards me with a gun. You a whole man. You know she ain't gonna shoot you. Obviously, if she was gonna shoot you, she would have been shot you. Why didn't you take that gun from her? He seen her come towards me. Guess what he did? Oh, my bad, y'all. He stepped back. Like this. I'm about to fall and shit. He stepped back. So I felt like that was the I can't say what I want to say. But I ain't respect that. You a man like my old man. If it would have been my old man, first of all, you know what I'm saying? If you anywhere with me and my old man, he's gonna protect you because you with me. You my friend. He gonna protect us. Not only did he not protect us, he got in the car and he left with her. Not only did he leave with her, he hid the gun. And not only did that, he stayed with her until the police got her in custody. The police didn't even get her in custody. Like almost 3 hours later, he was with her at the time the police got her in custody. But this your old lady who you stay with. You left us. So the police down there, we talking. I get out the car. I said, I'm here. He say, show me where. So through the grace of God, y'all, the bullet went through my windshield, through my headrest. Through my headrest. Is y'all listening? Through my headrest. And it ended up just grazing my back. Just grazing. So at the moment, I was like, he was like, okay, it just grazed you. I was like, okay, thank God, thank God. It's dark. It's like he put his flashlight on it. It's dark. At this point, the graze that I saw, it was probably like that big. It was small. It was a hollow point. So it spread it. So I didn't know. The next day when I went to the hospital, they tried to take me to the hospital down there. No. At this point, they're telling me she in the gang. No. Take me to a hospital in my city. No, I'm not going to no hospital. What? No. I'm going to get me back to my city. I go to the hospital though. When I went to the hospital the next day, I had bullet fragments all over my back because it spread it like it broke. So I had stuff that we didn't even see the night before. You know, the state attorney called me. They wanted the medical records, all that, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, long story short. So the police, they like, oh my God, y'all, I swear to God. The ambulance guy, when it came, he was like, I don't know what type of final destination type of you just went through, but he said you need to get down on your knees and thank God. Y'all, I never cried because of the situation. I never cried about the fight. I never cried about, I felt like my friend didn't have my back. I never cried about none of that. Y'all, I cried because I swear to God, y'all are supposed to be dead. If you look at where that bullet went in my car, through my headrest, I don't even understand how it derailed and went to my back. I would never understand that. All I can tell you is that God is good, y'all. God is good. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't my fight. It had nothing to do with me. I'm just trying to be a good friend. You know what I'm saying? I put my life on the line. Like, I literally put my life on the line. And I tried to save me and her life. I'm trying to get out of Dodge to save our life. So, y'all, I don't know. So, that whole week, I ain't want to talk to nobody. I ain't want to eat. Like, that's a traumatizing experience. Like, and I ain't even no punk. But that was kind of traumatizing. Like, literally, you just think about, like, I'm supposed to be dead. It was really traumatizing for me. It was hard, you know. I found out, like, my friend hadn't been talking to the guy. Like, that was hard for me. Like, how, you know, even now, it's like, damn, how can you even, but we ain't gonna go there. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to, sometimes we are more of a friend to people than they are to us. And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at nobody. You know, my whole family, they felt like I shouldn't. You know, my old man, he was mad. He was like, you know, he was like, I don't care what she tell me. She knew, you know, her and that girl was beefing. Then the girl my old man ended up talking to people. They was saying like, yeah, they was beefing. They had words. But I don't think necessarily like it was no come down here to fight type stuff. But you knew y'all wasn't, you know, it wasn't copacetic. You know what I'm saying? Just put me up on game or whatever. But either way, I was still gonna go. You my friend. I don't care if you hadn't told me. But you know, it's still the principle. I still was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it too. I still was gonna go. That's just me. I'm a ride. That was me rather. I ain't arguing with people no more, y'all, because let me tell y'all something. One thing I learned in 2020, these girls don't want to fight. First of all, I'm too old to be fighting. Too old to be in drama. Too old for stuff like this. But these girls don't want to fight, y'all. They scary. They rather go get a gun. You know what I'm saying? Let people, like, it could be a complete stranger, man. People is crazy. People is crazy, y'all. You know, she went to jail. She bonded out. She out now. You know, and I don't know this girl right here. She have a lot of kids. And you basically threw your life away for a man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how much time she gonna get, but you know, they told me she had a newborn baby. Like, it wasn't worth it. Like, we could have talked as women. It wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and me, you don't know me from a can of paint. I had nothing to do with it. Like, I really was the one to try to be mutual. I really was the one always telling my friend, you know, like, blah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into that, but like, man, y'all, I'm telling you, like, these men, and just arguing with people in general, like, man, I learned a lesson. Hey, baby, I ain't arguing with nobody. You want to skip me in line? Skip me. Baby, I want to come home to my children. So if that made me a punk, that made me pussy, I'm pussy from here on out because I want to come home to my children. I ain't getting in nobody else stuff because I'm going to tell you something, man. You can fight for something. You can put your life on the line tomorrow. And, man, people ain't going to ride for you, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So I say all that to say that's why I've been MIA. That's why I've been missing. That's why I wasn't making videos. But I'm back on track. It was my 1 year anniversary. Like I said, I'm going to make a video about that. Y'all gotta hear about this, but I'm just not proud of myself for being 1 year. And I opened a boutique, y'all. Opened an online boutique. I'm gonna make a video about that too, but I'm gonna leave the link below. Shop my boutique. I have plus size, plus regular people sizes. It's small through 3X. Sometimes I have a 4X. But Shop My Boutique is www.thisisforusboutique.com. Shop my boutique, please. All right, y'all. Until next time, love y'all. Bye.